Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a slip knot and to do some chain stitch. So we're working with crocheting. So this is a crochet hook. You have a hook end and you have a flat piece. This is where you put your fingers between there to hold that. I'm working right-handed today. I'll make another video if you need for left-handed. I have the end of the yarn. I'm going to put my hook down for a second, and I'm going to start with a slip knot. I put the tail of the yarn in my palm of my left hand, and I take the other and I wrap it around my fingers to create an X. Here's the tail. This is the yarn attached to the ball. So I'm going to stick my hook in the loop that is created around my hands and grab that yarn and bring it through. So now it's on my hook, but I have it very loose. So then I'm going to take the two ends, the one that's attached, the tail and the ball yarn, and kind of pull them until that loop is snug on my hook. That is a slip knot. Now I'm not going to use the tail yarn. I'm going to have that over here. This is the tail and this is the ball. So my working yarn is always the yarn that's attached to the ball. So I'm laying my hands down for you guys. So my yarn is wrapped around that finger. My thumb and my middle finger come together and they hold on to the tail. And then they also will hold on to whatever I make as I'm working. My fingers on the bottom kind of squeeze together to kind of grab the rest of the ball yarn. That creates the tension that I talked about. If I don't have the tension, it's very hard for me to work. You see, it's very loose. So the reason that you create tension is so that as you grab the yarn, you can pull it snugly. So what we're going to do is hold this flat. We have some yarn here between my thumb and my first finger. I'm going to slide my hook out, put it underneath the yarn, and then twist it down. Now I twist it down out there. I don't twist it down here because it will be harder for me to get through the loop. So I twist it down and then I slide it through the loop. I slide it out, I get my yarn, I twist it down, I pull it through the loop. Now as I work, it might get harder for me to pull it through the loop, so I'm going to bring my fingers up higher on this little chain that I've been creating. So I grab my yarn and I let it slide right here, watch, when I need it, okay? Out, down, pull. And now it's getting a little, I don't have much working yarn, so I'm going to let some more slide and I'm going to move my fingers up. Out, slide, out, turn, slide, out, turn, slide. Okay, so what I'm creating is just a long chain. Okay, it's like a little braid. This is the basis for everything that you're going to make. So this is also going to get the hand motion. Now let's focus on my right hand as to what it's doing. So it slides out, it twists, and it comes down. You see the hand motion of the right hand? That does all of the work. Okay, so that's why sometimes it's difficult. So now I'm getting further away from where I'm working, so I'm going to let go and move my fingers up. Sometimes it's difficult for a left-handed person to work right-handed in crochet because this hand does all of the motion. All right, so as you get better, you will be able to move faster. And then we'll move on to another stitch. This is just your chain stitch, and this is what you should practice and get the motion down with.